Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. So today I'm working on my Super Duty, and I've always had a question about this truck, is why would anybody put dog-eared mirrors on a dual-wheel truck? But anyway, a friend of mine had this set of big mirrors laying around. I do have to do a little work. This outer cover here is broken. I'll plastic weld that up and we'll go ahead and use them. But also, while I'm at it, I want to go ahead and put some vent shades on it. Air conditioner's currently out on it, and it's probably going to be a month or so before I can get around to working on it. So I want to get some vent shades on it so I can keep the windows cracked when it's raining. And since I got to loosen the mirrors up to put the vent shades on, because they do go in here behind this, I figure now would be a good time to go ahead and change mirrors out while I'm at it. Okay, so I've loosened the bolts up in here. There's 4 of them. And that lets the mirror move, and that creates the space we need up here to get the vent shade in. So now I'm going to go ahead and alcohol prep and sticky prep the rubber. Let me drop back here on the 4-door. These actually stick right to the rubber, is what they do, and it's a little hard to shoot this one holding the camera like this, but they just stick right to the rubber. I know the sun's pointing the wrong way. Probably should have shot from the other side. Okay, so you get 2 packs of the prep material, 4 alcohol swabs, and a fine grit Scotch-Brite. So I'm going to go ahead and Scotch-Brite it and alcohol it, let the alcohol dry, and then prep it with this and let that dry. And basically you got 1 for each side, 2 alcohol swabs for each side. I went ahead and pre-cleaned it with a big bottle of rubbing alcohol, and now I'm going to hit it with the Scotch-Brite. Okay, so now I got to go ahead and sand. And what we're doing is we're going to rough up this molding right here. That's the grab handle inside. The sun's totally pointing the wrong way for this, but I've already kind of marked where I want it to go. Pin's not showing up good in the video, but we're going to go ahead and just sand and get all the oxidation off. Then I'm going to go up here and do the front one, which I got to come all the way down and get behind the mirror. There's the instructions. Yes, I have read the instructions. I do that on most things, as they are quite helpful. To get all this oxidation off, we'll fix the broken mirror plastic while that's drying. So here we go, right out of the gate we got a problem. Here's the surface prep. This one's dry as a bone. So I'm gonna have to make this one do both sides, and it looks pretty wet in there. So I just gotta be real careful with it. Next step is to wipe it, and then we'll see what we can do about putting the vent shades on. So, try to block some of the sun here. There we go. So as you can see, I plastic soldered there. And I'll probably reach down in there and do a little bit more. Get a little bit up here on the edge. Now I'll roll it over. Pick a little inconspicuous place, like where the crack is right here, and I'll do a spot, and I'll do a spot right there, and nobody will really notice it. And for an old drive around truck that we pull a race car with and all, it'll be just fine. And then we can finish putting the mirrors on after I get the vent shades on, which the stuff's drying right now. Per the instructions, we're going to peel these little end pieces and a little bit of the top part. Now that was a trick I learned watching some other people do this. If you put the window up, it rolls that molding. Then you can kind of push on it. So now we repeat the process for the front one. Well, somebody forgot to hit record while swapping the mirrors. Sorry about that. So we put the plugs back in. That's where the wires would go if you had power mirrors, which this truck doesn't. This truck has roll-up windows as well. And we put this back over. Sticky's usually still good on this stuff. Make sure we catch the door. Smack it, and there we go. This side's all back together again. So there's another shot at a dog-eared mirror. And here's another shot at a new mirrors. Much better, and it's going to be a lot better driving a truck with the trailer behind it. And then the next shot here is the vent shades. Pretty happy with them so far. I have gotten opportunity to drive them in the rain a lot, and they have done very well. So as always, practice your skills, learn a new one. Either way, turn them into craftsmanship. You never know how far it'll take you. So until next time, this has been Fab Race Mod Repeat. Have a great day.